one, she can't even go to work because the womb is tied. It goes with a lot of complications, pains, and other things. So that's why I'm saying that I would have been very, 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 very sad and surprised if it happened to be a woman. I'm not saying that the man, I'm not surprised that it's a man, but you know what we do or what we go through during labor and then pregnancy periods. Dennis, why would anybody kill someone, cut off your own child's fingers because a man of God, pastor, told you to bring? The man is very elderly. He's an elderly man, 70-something years of old. In all his 76 years life on earth, where did he learn that without hard work? What did the Bible say? What does the Bible say? The Bible attaches hard work to humanity. So without hard work, you can't get it easy. You need to work before you can get your daily bread. So why would anybody do that? Why would you? I mean, some people were saying that you should be able to identify the bad ones amongst a lot. But you know something? It is high time that the nation, greetings to IGP Dampare, he started working on those useless prophecies. And it's worked. Good morning to Shatawale. He warned a pastor, if he doesn't die the time that the pastor gave him, would burn his house. And what the pastor do? Went to apologize. Shatawale, good morning. It is time that the nation attaches some seriousness to these so-called men of God and women of God. Look at what's the name? For me, I don't know. I don't patronize. When I do my command your morning in the morning, I'm good to go for the day. Look at what this man is doing. Mama Pat Agrada. And we still have members, people attending her church. Somebody who can twerk on social media. The Bible says everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial. And we still have people patronizing her church. Look at some of the things. I mean, how can a man of God tell you, cut your child's fingers for me? What is he going to use it for?
Now you'll be rich in 2 months.
And you'll be rich in 2 months. Who says it works like that? It doesn't work like that. You need to work hard. You can't. Who has ever sent a CV out and sat in, or maybe looking for employment, put down his CV, a lot of CV on his or her table, and start praying without going to present the CV at any institution? And then you'll be there, and the manna will fall from heaven. No, it doesn't work like that. So for me, I'm surprised that some of these things, it goes to court and
back and forth.
The man has, somebody who he's done it. Everybody knows that he's done it.
But my
somewhere,
concern,
somewhere in this world, buildings collapsed because of earthquake, natural disaster, and people's heads, contractors' heads are being called, being put on the line. We are here. And look at what we are doing to our own blood. I hope the woman is not thinking of the Ghanaian perception. Forgive me, I'm married. The Ghanaian perception about marriage. Me the kokota, the woman has to work and the man has to be dealt with seriously. And I don't expect the man being taken to court, adjournment, is that how they call it in court? Remands and those things. He has done it. He should just, I'm worried that my money in the form of tax is going to be used to cater for this idiot.
He's still a suspect. Until the court finds him guilty, he's
But
still a suspect.
Has he done it or not?
it still
yes,
makes him a suspect.
until proven guilty.
It still
But
makes
now,
him a
as it stands,
suspect.
if you tell me that he's not taken to court yet, but once he has done, he's confessed to his crime. What again? He's confessed. He said his pastors asked him, and the pastor should be arrested. You know what? I traveled to the Western region some time back, somewhere 2021, and I was in various hotels, the Western and the Western North and then those areas. You know, about 5 hotels. The moment you put your TV on, we were a group of 3, and everybody had his hotel room, his or her hotel room. Everybody, you put the TV on, and you see these, those things.
The pastors,
the ritualists, the
TV
TV stations, and so I asked my colleagues what they see on the moment they put their TV on, and they also said the same. Why? Does it mean that people who come to that is what they come and do? Some of these things we have regulations. Please, those in authority should come out. And those TV stations that are bringing snakes on air, telling people not to work hard, but just talk to snake, just bring. We had somebody, I'm not surprised. We had somebody on air, a pastor, saying that if you want to be rich, bring
a pastor on air.
Yes, I'll tell you off air. Fingers of children, you'll be rich. And that man is still there. Nobody arrested him.
Maybe that's why we are experiencing it if they continue saying that. But let me get on to Hajia on this one. A 71-year-old person wasting the life of such a young child. I mean, someone will say, I know that this is not fair comment, but how many years has he got on earth at 71? And you want to waste the life of this young boy. For you, how do you consume this?
Good morning to Ghana. I salute my former president, John Dramani Mahama, the incoming president of Ghana, a man of mission and vision, a man that Ghanaians have accepted, a man that whatever he did, he was actually insulted, pushed. Today, he's not incompetent. Other people are super incompetent. With his family this morning, I say good morning to them. I salute Madam Mary Ampem Nyakonto, MP for Suijamai, the wife. That's my firstborn. Oh. And then Abdul Manan Mahama, I salute you this morning. All my grandchildren. I have 5 grandchildren. Oh. I salute all of you. I salute the women of this country, of their wahala that they are in. But we're saying that by His grace, Inshallah, 2025, 7th January, Ghana will take back its old clothes and wear them. Ghana is going to enjoy a visionary president. My dear brother, with what we are discussing right now about 7100 year, 58 year, how is the system in this country today? What is happening in Ghana? Are we alive in Ghana today? Ghana is dead. The Kwame Nkrumah Ghana that Ghanaians knew, Osagyefo Ghana, J.J. Rawlings Ghana, Atame's Ghana, John Mahama's Ghana. Is that what they left for us? Ghana has no respect again in this world, if you're talking. But we say we are beacon of what?
Hope.
Hope. 71-year-old man who knows that very well he's entering into his grave. He cannot even afford breakfast. He's hungry. The wife and children are suffering. Somebody said, teachers are suffering. But Ghanaian nurses are suffering. Let me come in.
No,
you answer this question for me.
Whether it's justification for him to be doing that. If people are suffering and they don't
have God in them, if somebody is suffering, he forgets where he's coming from. Somebody can deceive him. A lot of these boys who are into this armed robbery and things, my dear brother, enya boko, enya fo, they are not enjoying. They know what they are going through in this country. What Ghanaians were promised in this country, and Ghanaians voted for President Mahama, and a lot of Komsa ended his presidency at that time. The man knows very well that this is my son. The man is aware of the implications. 71, he's not a small man. I'm 60-something. You understand? 71, he knows what is good for himself. But turning back, his children did not eat yesterday. The family have not eaten. They are suffering. Anybody who talks to him, he listens to that person. That person, but the pastor who went to him actually read him and saw what he was going through. He read the man, his situation, his condition, everything concerning his life before he went to him. That pastor could have called any of the church members. But he saw that man, he knows what he's going through. My brother, it's not anybody in this country. The system is crashed. Akufo-Addo government is already on the ground.
But this thing has been happening.
It happens, but my dear brother, it is becoming frequent. Now what is happening in the country? How can somebody be holding iPhone and you go and kill the person? The soldier who died. What did he go wrong? What did he do? But these children were being lured by people who are suffering to misbehave. So all what I have for that man, you know, Ghana, when we hear some of these things, all the radio stations, all the TV stations in this country will pick it. We were here when a gentleman killed people, cut them into pieces and put them in his fridge. Dampari ran there. All cameras were on him, all photographs were taken, everything. Ask me. For almost 1 year. What have you heard? This one has cut somebody's fingers. Somebody killed more than necessary. They found so many things in his house. Wig, uniform, bags, everything in his house. What happened? The IGP went there. We all heard that he went, they've arrested the boy, they are sending him to court, they are doing, what has happened? People were killed at, what do you call it? Techiman. What has happened? So people take advantage of the system and they misbehave. If Kwame did it and I haven't heard anything, nothing has been done. I'm telling you this case, get me 1 week time it will finish.
But that's
what have we heard?
Prosecuted
I'm
or
telling
anything.
you this.
But it's in the
Ayawaso
grips
were
of
gone.
police.
Ayawaso were gone. Somebody was shot. People were slapped. The white paper came like this. They handed it over to the president. What did he do? He threw it away. So people take advantage of the system, what is happening. I will not talk. I mean, I want to win election. I want to lead. That is it. And if you are leading the people and people are dying in your hands, you say nothing as a president. People are cutting off fingers. I am telling you and I'm assuring you. Maybe it's because I'm talking this morning, this case will be handed over to police and then maybe...
But the man is in the grips of police
He can
already.
be in the grips of even the courts. As she was saying, it is back and front, back and front, back and front, back and front. Nothing will happen. If something will happen, we should have seen an example from Sunyani Abisim. Something should have been done for the country to take back and say, hey, if I do it, I will suffer the same consequences. But things happen. You people will run with your cameras. You go and take them. Hey, 1 week. Asa, nobody talks about it again. So the advantage they are taking is that the system is porous. The system is not working. There's no leadership in this country. Each and everyone does whatever he or she wants. Ghana has reached a place whereby if you don't take time, even you can't come out to attend your own duties. Because when you are going, you'll be afraid. People are taking advantage of what is happening in the system, and they are using it. You say you can do this in America? You can do it in Britain, free of charge, and go away scot-free? They know the system works. They know the system. It works. Moment you touch your fellow human being, they'll crush you. So people, imagine their number, or numbers. Imagine their number. When you're traveling from a state to a state, it's about 6 hours. Look at the population over there. But they are very careful. They know what they are doing. I know it's happening there, but they are being killed. You go and misbehave as a man and cut off your child's hands, knowing the consequences, and say, I am doing it. You didn't cut somebody's child, your own.
Your own child.
Your own son. It's not about a woman getting pregnant and being suffering. It's not about a man doesn't care. My father, up to date, my mother is dead. But I cherish my father because this man could put me on his arm and send me to school. He was a laborer. He will make sure he will go to farm. Put cassava, put plantain. When I close from school, I'll go and pick it and bring it to my mother. She sells some, and then she cooks some for us. We never went hungry.
Okay.
So it's not about a father, it's not about a mother. It's about irresponsibility. And it's about the porous system that we live in this country now.
Okay. All right. Let's continue with the conversation.
Give me 1 minute.
You want to?
Yes, give me 1 minute. You know what? I'm very disappointed Hajia is talking like
If you are
this.
not disappointed, I would have been MPP.
You know what? You know what?
I would have been MPP.
Hajia is talking as if those murders that she mentioned, nothing is being done to. You are a journalist. Are they not incels or what's in some women in those areas? Check your. The fact is that after the media reports it and the thing goes to court, they don't follow it up. But as it stands now, every case that you mentioned is in court. Either it's in court or the case is done with. The person is resting.
I think you
safely
would have
in-
heard
and
most
somewhere.
of them are still
And
in
I'm
court.
surprised Hajia, instead of Hajia to condemn this act, but if you continue to hold other people responsible for our actions and inactions, we will not get anywhere. This thing has to be condemned. He mentioned the UK and the US. That sometime about 6 months ago, Dallas, the nurse who was shot, wasn't another human being who shot the nurse? You remember that? That girl was my junior in secondary school, Jacqueline.
It doesn't matter. The system works.
Have you heard anything about it?
The system
No, have
works.
you Hajia heard anything
My
about
brother,
it?
are you giving her the opportunity
Hajia
to
has
read
not
back
heard
on what
anything
you-
about it
No,
because it's
so-
no more news.
Raising her
And the
temper.
person is being handled at the court. So my problem is, let's condemn the action.
Okay.
If,
That's
you
for
decide-
1 minute.
if
I'll
I
give you the
steal
1
and
minute.
I
All
say
right.
that Dennis made me steal, then it means that I'm justified. Everything that I do, I'm
Give me
justified.
minutes.
It
If it
doesn't
is
work
in
like
court.
that.
Okay.
Everything.
When you were talking, you
Let
said
Hajia
you said
So-
Kennedy
No, you
Japan
don't just throw
has won the
you,
case.
you don't
We've
just
all heard.
throw
Can we
things
talk
out
about
there.
it again?
You don't just throw
Eh?
things out there.
You said Kennedy has won
The
his
thing
case.
is-
Okay,
Is it not out
you
there?
asked for 1 minute.